Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are having a wonderful day. So in this video I want to tell you everything about tactical items and consumables, how to use them, how to get them, and how they actually work. So let's break down what are consumables and tactical items. Tactical items can be equipped in special slot in your equipment menu, and those are used during combat. Regarding consumables, those can be used before combat starts to increase your character potential. As for tactical items, basically those are your healing potions. As well, some of them are, I call them utility tactical items. There are not many of them, but they can be used and are pretty good in some team comps. Let's have a look. Here you can see two different types of so-called healing potions. One regenerate HP per second and the other one heal you instantly. But here is the catch. In the crafting menu, the information is not full for the item that heals you instantly. You can see full info in database. Here is the important addition. It can heal controlled operator just one time per battle. So, what this actually mean? You can equip this in any operator's tactical slot, but the item will be used only on the controlled operator and only one time per battle. If you switch controlled operator in the battle and he will get damage, he will be healed too, but only once. And if you switch back to the operator who got healed by this item again, he won't get any healing. You should disengage the combat and start it again, then charges will be restored. As for utility tactical, here is one example which restores ultimate energy when your ultimate has less than 50% charge, and the other one restores whole team's ultimate energy. Quite useful for some teams, I'd say. Now let's test how the healing potions work and the math behind the numbers. So here I'm using Jinkao Tisane, which restores 20% max HP plus 1564 HP. So the Ember got 8185 HP. 20% out of this is 1637. Plus fixed amount of 1564 equal 3201 HP, but we got healed for 4043 HP. Why? The important factor on the final number is this: treatment received bonus. Ember got 26.3%, so let's add this up. 26.3% out of 3201 equal almost 842. In the game we get only whole numbers, so it rounded this. So 3201 plus bonus of 842 equal 4043, exactly what we've got. Regarding the Yanzen spray, which heals you for 5% each second plus 412 HP. I think this description is a little bit confusing and incorrect, because it seems like it should heal you for 5% of total HP each second and just add 412 HP in the end, but instead it heals you for 5% plus 412 HP per second. Yeah, I think the developers should change a bit this description. Anyway, here is the math behind all this healing process. You can pause the video and check it out. So, here we have consumables. Those are used before the battle to increase operators' potential. Those here in my inventory are most commonly used ones. We have consumables for increasing HP treatment efficiency and increasing defense, but nobody actually uses them. The most useful in my opinion are these ones for increasing all damage dealt, just attack increase, ultimate gate efficiency, and raw attack and crit rate. But the crit rate is not that useful in this patch. The only operator benefiting from this one I think is Yvonne. So, here you can see how the buffs affects operators' damage. I use Ginseng Mid Stew, which increases attack by 180 and gives 11% crit rate, and got 767 raw attack increase. It is better to use percentage increase buffs for operator who's got big numbers on attack already. For example, the best attack buff for now is Jacob's Legacy, which gives 27% attack increase. It has increased my attack by 943. It is obviously better to use this one. The only use for just attack increase, not the one with percentage, is when you have little attack numbers like here in the example with Perlica. Then you will get more attack, but usually you have bigger numbers of damage, of course. As well, we have all damage increase buff. It does not give you attack, but instead it increases your R's damage like electric, physical heat, etc. We've got ultimate gain efficiency buff as well, but it is kinda straightforward and requires no explanation. Alright, with that said, let's get to how to get these consumables. Some of them require quite some farming, which is annoying, but if you want big numbers, you have to spend some time farming the right materials. First of all, you need to unlock recipes. Unlock process is straightforward, you just gather materials required for unlocking recipes, and when you've gathered enough, you can claim your recipe here in the crafting manual menu. Alright, the first part is complete. You've got your recipe, how to get the materials to craft them. Let's look at the best consumables in the game as for today. Ginseng Meat Stew. To craft one you need 8 red jade ginseng and 4 fillet. You can get fillet from wild tusk beasts and bone crusher rip tusks, but I would not recommend rip tusks, it takes way more time and you will usually end up fighting unnecessary enemies. So wild tusk beasts are one-shot doggos living in the Valley 4. As for respawn times, they have 30 minutes respawn timer, but here is a little catch. If you stay and wait for them to respawn at their spawn location, after half an hour nothing will happen. To make them actually spawn, you should trigger loading screen. You can teleport to the nearest TP point, or you can go do your things in the other region, and after 30 minutes just teleport to the Doggos region and they should be here. The same thing is with the other regular monsters. So, let's get Red Jade Ginseng. It is a rare gatherable with which respawns actually daily. But we have farm in Wooling City where you can grow them. But to start growing them, first you need to get seeds. There are actually two ways to get seeds. First, gather Red Jade's Ginseng in the wilds and throw it into seed picking unit. You will get seeds. So the second method is actually you can buy them from the vendor which is located near the farm at the Wooling City. Next you need combine carbone with seeds to get the plot, and after that you can plant it on your farm in Wooling City. By the way, I have video on my channel how to grow crop on that farm, so check it out. After 12 hours growth time, you can gather your ginseng. That is for the stew. So, same process is for making perplexing medication, but here the materials are from Valley 4, and you can grow them on your farm in Originium Science Park. And I bet you already know how to make amethyst bottles. But with Jacob's Legacy, it is a little bit more complicated. You actually have to kill mobs. You need reed rye, which you can grow on your farm like you do with red jade ginseng. As for Pungent Jerky. This drops from Hazefire Tusk Beasts and Hazefire Claws. There are not many of them on the map and there is no guarantee that you will get the item. Respawn time is 30 minutes as I already explained it earlier. As for Energized Agate Grit, it drops from stings or heavy stings. So there are a few of them on the map too. I am using EnfieldTools.dev interactive map for finding my targets. So that's it for the video. I hope I explained everything about consumables and now you are fully prepared for what's to come. Thanks for watching, hit that like button if this video was helpful and subscribe. Take care.